Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. There's just way too many plants here to go through today, but I just wanted to show you how they're doing as a whole. I'll go through a couple of them because I have some new additions. This is on the Calathea waterculture journey, which waterculture has finally given me the ability to have a huge Calathea, Ctenanthe, Ctemanthe, and Maranta collection, and cuttings and all kinds of wonderful things. So without further ado, let me just jump in and go through. I'll go quickly with things that are still doing well. I mean, everything's doing well, but things that are doing well but haven't really shown anything to mention. Okay, so my Ctenanthe Burley Marxii is doing fantastic. Roots are gorgeous, healthy, water is clean. All the leaves are fantastic. And I have more than one of these plants. I have another one right here, sleeping right now. I just woke it up, but look at all the light green leaves. These are all new leaves. So doing really well in the water culture. Again, this is the Ctenanthe Burley Marxii. And I have another cutting here of the Ctenanthe Burley Marxii amagris, I think it's pronounced. It's similar, you can see similar to the leaves, except the green veinage is not as thick as it is in the Burley Marxii. Amagris is just like an outline. I just like the color of the leaves. It's like a mint green. And we have a new leaf growing out there, that little one in the middle. The roots are going nuts. Again, this was a cutting. Look at the roots. Boom, going crazy. Loving waterculture. And this is the Maranta Lemon Lime. These are the cuttings I had taken a while back. Look at how big they've gotten. The roots are just going nuts. A little bit of algae growth, but nothing crazy. So I don't scrub it clean. I just rinse it out. And the roots are doing great. New leaves all the time. You can see all the new leaves. And this is an old leaf. Okay, I keep the old leaves on so I can compare, but look at all of the new leaves. No burned tips. Okay? In waterculture, no burned tips. And this is tap water. I'm using tap water. Okay? No burned tips. Old leaf, burned tip. New leaves, no burned tips. Even the older new leaves, no burned tips. So I don't know what you want to make of that, but just gonna say it. All right, we have the Rosy. I think these are Rosy. I can't really remember. I can never remember the names, but this was a smaller one that I had gotten after my larger one. And as you can see, there's a new leaf unfurling in front of our eyes. And this has been in water for a couple months, I guess. And the leaves look fantastic. Even the old leaves are fantastic. And the roots are on fire. The roots are great. So we're doing good with that little one. And, oops, let's knock that over. This is the Mama Rosy. I think it's Rosy. Got a new leaf coming up, unfurling here in the middle. Let me see if I can gently show you. There it is. It's a new one. They come in kind of silver until they get enough light. No direct light though. These are getting very, very ambient, north-facing light. So nothing bright at all. But the leaves are doing fantastic. All the leaves are great, healthy, firm. New leaves coming up all the time. I'm trying to see where is the latest. Before this one, there was another leaf that came up. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe it was this one because it's still kind of a little bit grayish. But yeah, doing great. Let's take a look at the roots, shall we? A lot of the old roots are there. They're dark. But at the bottom, you see the lighter roots. That's what usually happens. The new root growth, the water roots come in lighter, either whitish or beige. And as you can see, there's a new growth point right there. So we've got a new baby about to pop up. And there's a growth point right there that's sprouting. You can see that. Yeah, doing well. It's facing towards the light. So I have this on one of those, I think they're called Lazy Susans. I hate that name, and I spin it around so each side gets light periodically. Okay, so that's that one. Moving right along. Another Rosio-picta. I don't know if this is Medallion or Dottie. I really don't know, but we just got a new leaf. I'm so excited. This one just unfurled yesterday, I believe. Look at those colors. The interesting thing that I'm kind of sad about is this plant unfurls the leaves like that, right? Gorgeous. But then they kind of, this is an old one, obviously. This is shipping damage a long time ago. It loses a lot of that internal detail, like on the inside part of the leaf. See, they're all like that. These are the old leaves. This is the new one. And it's just so pretty. I love it. And roots. Look at those healthy roots. Again, the darker roots are the old soil roots, and the lighter roots, beige or white, are the new roots. And again, I'm just gonna say it, all of these plants, Ctenanthe, Calathea, Maranta, Ctenanthe, everything, they get tap water here, okay? My tap water isn't that great. I'm in New York. Sorry, I'm moving the chair so I can get back here. Yeah, it's not great quality water, but they're okay. They're okay with it. This is, someone reminded me, thank you, one of the viewers, can't remember your name, but thank you so much. This is the Freddy, Calathea Freddy, and doing just fine. We've got a new leaf here, that light green one there, and let's take a look at the roots. Whoa, healthy roots, water roots everywhere. Look at that. Very, very happy plant here. This is a very happy plant. Ooh, there's one that's about to unfurl. See that one right in the middle? It's curled up, it's about to unfurl. We got a new leaf. This plant is doing phenomenally well. And Calathea Freddy, very good. Here is a new Calathea that I had gotten. What is this one called? I can't remember. I'll remember in a minute. Recently got this, and I just think it's so cool because the leaves are like a lime color, and they almost have the Ctenanthe Burlemarxii pattern to them, but not quite. A little different. Oh, this is Calathea leopardina, something leopard. That's what this is, and it's just really cool. Immediately adjusted perfectly fine. I've had this for about a week and a half, I think. Adjusted to water culture immediately. Some really small root growth going on, but the plant has not stopped putting out leaves. We got a new leaf unfurling here, and this one was a new leaf that was about to unfurl when I bought it, but yeah, leopardina, that's what it is. So just, it's doing fantastic. It's doing fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. All right, next up is my Rufibarba. This is the Calathea that has the kind of ribbon-like frilly leaves, and the underside has that soft fur to them. It's like velvet, and they're purple underneath, really pretty. And we have a bunch of new growth coming out of here. They grow pretty quickly, especially in water culture. Ooh, this one, you can see I gotta fill this up. I'm gonna rinse this out and then fill it back up to the base of the plant with water, tap water. And yeah, that's all I do. And it's doing fine. This right here is a new growth that has one leaf on it. And this one right here, new growth with a leaf. And these two right here on the outside, new growths, new leaves. They love this. I've always known that Calathea, and this family of plants in general, Marantaceae, I've always known that they love humidity, they love moisture, but the fact that they really love water culture is just fascinating to me. It's just fascinating, and it makes me so happy because it's so easy, guys. So easy. It really is easy. Okay, next up we have, I guess I am going through all of these. This is a mixture of my white star, which is the pink blushed plants, and Vittata, Calathea vittata, which is just the white stripes. So I have these both together. I had gotten them together a while back. I just threw them in the same vessel, the same cup, and I said, I'll just keep them together, you know? But roots are doing great. I'm gonna rinse this out as well and give it some fresh, but lots of new root growth. And I see some unfurling leaves in there. Again, I don't pay too much attention to these guys because they don't need it. I just check them throughout the week, make sure that they don't need water if they're not drying out, because I made that mistake once where I let the water dry out, and the plants, one of them, let's see, did any of them die? One of them looks like it's completely dead, except now it has a new growth coming out, and I did a short on that, a video on that. So that one's still in ICU. I'm waiting for that one to pop up. But yeah, I just make sure that they have their water. I don't feed them with every water. I guess it's kind of like a little experiment to see if they start to show signs of needing nutrients. Not right now. So far, so good. And last but not least is another new one I just got a couple of days ago, actually, in the mail. You can see it's not so happy right now. It looked like this when I got it. It looked like it was sleeping. This is jungle velvet. I think it's Calathea jungle velvet, something like that. The underside of the leaves, kind of like the Rufibarba, are very soft. Not so much fuzzy, but very, 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 very soft. The pattern is really cool on the leaves. It reminds me of Sabrina a little bit. Some damage here. This is an old crusty ended leaf. A lot of these leaves that were damaged. I don't even think they were damaged in transit. I think they were just soil damage. I like to call it soil damage with Calathea because that's pretty much what it looks like to me, because every time I take them out of the soil, the leaves don't get the same problems that they do when they're in soil. So, yeah, that's what it seems like. And yeah, so far so good. No new leaves unfurling yet. It's still kind of adjusting. It was already compromised a little bit to begin with when I got it. I mean, you can see, look, it looks tattered, battered, and unhappy. But I will get this one back, living in water, thrilled and happy to be alive, soon enough. This is my newest challenge. But yeah, this is jungle velvet, I believe. Really pretty design on the leaves, though. When you look closely, all these Calathea look like they've been painted on, and I just love that so much. Anyway, that's that. I'll keep you posted on this baby because, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I am sure that it will do fine. I'm confident because of all the rest, and these aren't even all of mine. These are just the ones I could grab to do a quick video for you guys. But if you have any questions on any of the Calathea, Ctenanthe, Maranta plants you see in this video, just reach out, of course. As usual, I love talking about this stuff. If you're thinking about transitioning one of your Calathea or one of these plants, similar plants, to water culture, and you have questions and you're not sure, reach out. And I'm not the type person that's going to say, oh yeah, everyone should transfer all their Calathea to water culture. I'm not going to say that. If your Calathea is doing just fine in soil, leave it. I mean, it doesn't need anything. I just know I've killed plant after plant after plant in soil, especially Calathea. So I know now that this water culture method just works better than any other Calathea I've ever had in soil. So, and you know, the proof is in the pudding. You guys can see week after week, the videos that I post are of the same plants. It's not like it's the same type of plant, just a different plant. They're the same exact plant. So you see the roots are growing each week. The leaves are growing each week. They're happy, they're healthy, they're vibrant. You know, I want you guys to be able to see that, so you know that you're coming along on this journey with me. I'm learning as you're learning, and you can see that there are solutions out there for those of us that have gotten, you know, left with a bad taste in our mouth because of Calathea. I think that this could really change Calathea growing for so many people that have an issue. So yeah, just reach out for anything at all. I'll answer everybody. As long as I see your message, I will answer it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the very next video.